So here's the basic construction or structure of the website. So you have, go to edit so you can see this. There's the site header up here, okay, and you can edit it using that little dealie. Otherwise, the website is made up of sections and blocks. Okay, so this area here is one section. If I go down to the next part here, this is another section. Okay, you can see the outline by the blue. So that's another section. This is another section here, and then there's another section down here, and then there's the footer down here. So it's sections stacked on top of each other. And then within the section are blocks. Okay, so this is an image block. If you want to know what kind of block it is, it says right up here. So this is an image block, another one. In this section, there's just the one big image block here. In here, this section, there are 3 image blocks, but there's also a text block, and then 3 other text blocks. Okay, so, and that's just how it is for the whole website. It's sections stacked on top of each other, and then blocks within the sections. So that's kind of the basic construction of the website. So, so what we'll do is, if you want to add a section, you would just hit, obviously, add a section. If you were to add a section above this one, then you click that. If you want to add a section below this section here, click that one. So we'll add one below. And then when you get in here, you have all sorts of options. You can do, pre-arranged layouts and everything. What I've been doing is just adding a blank section. All right. So it adds a section in between that section here and then the section down here. So to kind of format this section, you go to Edit. And what you see here is, we'll start with this here, this gap. Well, if you go out here, you'll see all these little rectangles. This is kind of the grid that's behind, like the layout grid. So you can either have them closely together like that, or you can have them more spread apart. Okay, and you can make that bigger or smaller. I generally will have it small like that, or tight. And then the height of the overall section can either be small, it can be medium, it can be large, or you can define it yourself here. Okay, and then the alignment is whether or not these cells are centered in the section, whether they're more up in the section or more down in the section. So I usually just have it as centered vertically that way, and then usually small, and then this there. Okay. To make the section taller, just go like that. To make it shorter, go like that. Okay, so that's what that's for.